Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Today I am doing what's in my basket, and I pulled out this little business type card that I got. I am still working on completing my December daily. I'm on number 19, which is Toy Shop Magic, Dolls, Trains, Teddy Bears, Whimsy. Okay, so I found some really cute toy stickers. I think these are adorable. So that's what I'm going to do on this card. So I already have the background for my December daily. This is 17, 18. So here I have 19 and this will be 20, but I'm just doing 19 today. I will do 20 tomorrow. So I need to cover this with some paper. And let's see what we have. Might want to do, I didn't really plan out. Oh my gosh, this fits just perfect. How crazy is that? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it's meant to be. So, what's in my basket is a hashtag that I like to use. I try to use it every week, and I try to do it on Wednesdays. I just need to, I have so much stuff that I need to get rid of. And by get rid of, I don't mean throw away. I mean make something out of. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's the purpose of what's in my basket. So if you have, and some of the stuff I haven't completed yet. Some of it, most of it is either big, heavy type scraps or, you know, Happy Mail that I've gotten, like cards, and some of it is clothing tags. Some of it's junk mail. I just have a lot of stuff in the basket. And I also have a lot of stuff in boxes that will still keep me busy. I predict that I have things that could keep me busy for 3 or 4 years without buying like any bases or anything. So that's kind of crazy. So yes, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm on a mission. I want to complete this December daily. I got waylaid towards the end of December with pain in my hands, which I'm still having. Like, my hands just hurt. They hurt like I've been overusing them. They're not swollen. They're not red. The knuckles are all the same size. The only real symptoms I have of arthritis are just a dull ache, and they're really sore in the morning, and they get sore from overworking. So I'm not sure. I haven't like been to my doctor or anything, so I don't know. But for those of you that have been diagnosed and have arthritis in your hands, are there any tips? I mean, are there compression gloves? Would that help me? I don't know. Okay, so now that I put that request out there, let's see what we have. Oh, this is really pretty, and the back's already white, easy for me to journal on because I have been journaling. So let's figure this out. I like this From Santa. And I think because this is kind of a sparkly paper, I'm going to use glue on these because I feel like they would not stick very well. And again, no pre-planning. I'm just having fun. So the story for this, for toys and stuff, of course, you know, I have all kinds of stories from my childhood, from my kids' childhood. But one of my favorite stories is definitely from my kids' childhood. My son, not sure how old he was. Kind of like this here. It's kind of cute. I'm guessing he was 7-ish, in that range. He wanted, he might have been 8, but anyway, he wanted a Connect. He built a lot of stuff, and he wanted a Connects set, a big set that you could make a Ferris wheel, you could make like a roller coaster, big. I mean, I say hundreds of pieces, maybe even thousands of pieces. Huge, huge, huge set. So we always had a gift from Santa that we left out unwrapped. So that was their Santa gift. And basically it was, you know, and then stockings, all the stocking stuffers. So our rule was that in the morning you could get up, the kids, we had two, and get up and you could open your stocking and you could look at, play with whatever Santa brought you. The rest of the presents under the tree, you needed to wait for mom and dad to get up. And it wasn't often that, you know, the kids got up before us. We usually made a point to, you know, be up early. But this one Christmas, well, I had gotten up to go pee at, I don't know, maybe 1 or 1:30, something like that. And, you know, everything was still the way we left it, whatever. And, yeah, nothing weird going on. And then we woke up again, because like I said, we tried to wake up early and turn on the Christmas lights and, you know, do all that fun stuff. So when the kids got up, the tree was lit, all the lights were on, you know, and it just looked just fun and festive. It was, you know, we made the magic happen. It was just delightful. And so when we got up, which it was probably around 6 or 7, still dark, but Jacob's Connects, he had gotten up somewhere between 2 and 6, and he had opened his box of Connects because that was his Santa gift, so it wasn't wrapped. And he took them all out, and he took thousands of pieces of Connects all over the living room floor, everywhere. Yeah, that was quite the adventure. We were like, oh my goodness. Like, he had gotten up and taken the stuff out. Probably in his head, he was already planning out the first piece he was going to make. And oh my God, so funny. So that's my fun story about toys that I will write about on this card, because yeah, it's pretty fun. And I think I'm going to put these 2 on there and then call this one done. It's not fancy, but it definitely relays the prompt. So I hope you'll play along this year and use up some stuff. It doesn't have to be, you know, stuff in a basket. It could be a box. It could be an envelope. It could be just stuff that's just piled up on your table. Just get some stuff finished this year. Use some stuff up. Okay, so there's that. I really like it. Let's see how it looks in the book. Oh, that's nice. And we have little teddy bear peeking out. And that's that. Okay, so like I said, I hope you'll participate. If you do use the hashtag what's in my basket, please tag me. I'm still having issues with YouTube. I don't get notifications. So and I've gone in, I've turned on all notifications. So when I comment on your videos, I never know if you respond to me because I get no notifications, and I go and watch so many people's videos that there's no way that I would have to go to each individual channel and go to the comments and look to see if you responded. So I feel bad about that, because if you've asked me something in the comments, I would not have seen it because I don't see those replies. And it's kind of happened since I got my new phone, and because I used to get notifications when someone tagged me, when someone responded to a comment that I made. I would see all of those, and I see none of. I've gone in my phone. I've spent hours on my phone trying to figure it out, so it's very frustrating. So I know that I can go into the settings in my YouTube studio, and I can look at mentions. I know I can do that. I'm just not in the habit of doing it. I like getting the notifications, so I know, and I'm just not getting them. So I don't know what. I even had my daughter look over everything, and she said, "Yeah, I don't know why you're not getting notifications." So this reminds me, I wanted to talk about the difference between what I think is the difference between, or how I differentiate, I should say, how I do it personally, between ephemera and embellishments. Because I had Marijo Dolls and Crafts, I think is the name of her channel. She asked me quite a few weeks ago, before Christmas, maybe even before Thanksgiving. She asked me, what's the difference between ephemera and an embellishment? And I notice that people kind of use them interchangeably. I've been trying to be more to be less confusing is what I've been trying to do. So I tried to call embellishments, and ephemera, the way that I interpret it in my own head. So I'm prefacing all of this with, this is what I think. Stickers are embellishments. I got a whole bunch of embellishments from my friend Virginia at Virginia Author Speaker. These are all embellishments that I would use to decorate tags, pockets, pages, all that kind of stuff. These are embellishments that I would use to decorate those type of pieces. And then those pieces are what I call ephemera. So you use this to pull out something here. So this is in my completed pile. So this is a journal card. This is ephemera that's embellished with these clusters that I made. Does that make sense? These ones don't have, so these are just ephemera. They're already done. I didn't add any embellishments to them because I liked the way they looked just like this. So this, I would put this piece of ephemera into a junk journal. Okay, and then I have like this one. This is a masterboard that I put on some scrapbook paper that I didn't really like. And then I embellished it with all these little pieces right here. Decorated, embellish. That's, in my head, when you have embellishments, this is an embellishment. This big flower stalk. And it goes on this piece of ephemera that is a journal card to go in a journal. And again, so all of this stuff, these pieces, I call this embellishment. And you use it, I personally use it to decorate, like I said, decorate tags, pockets, pages, whatever. And I know a lot of people, like I said, use embellishment and ephemera interchangeably. But I personally, that's what I think of when I think of the difference between embellishment and ephemera. So Marijo, I hope that answered your question. I'm sorry it took me so long. I would always remember after I had already shot the video and uploaded it, and this time I remembered at the last minute. So there you go. So again, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope that you remember to be good to yourself, be kind to each other, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.